Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dark Ruler 1030 here, and yeah, finally, I never thought I would ever say these words in a sentence. You know, I put in my 2 weeks in for my job, uh, because I'm transferring. I'm gonna buy my plane ticket today, and I'm very excited about it. Uh, Come to think about it, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm really, 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 really trying hard to put myself in another position. And it's so hard. It's really, really hard because I know that this is killing my mother. She doesn't express it and she doesn't show it, but it really hurts her. But I can't stay because she's crying, you know, and stuff. Yeah, I feel really bad. But all parents have to go through this. Having the feeling of losing your kid and having them grow up and not living with you anymore, I can imagine how she's feeling. Especially since my brother passed away 10 years ago, and my sister moved away, and now I'm moving away. But I'm 22 years old and I can't be here forever. I don't want to be here when I'm 25. I get so comfortable and I stay here till I'm 30. Next thing you know, I'm 40 and I'm in the house. I don't want to be like that. In order for a person to succeed in this world, you have to fight for it. You have to move. You can't just stay in the same place. You got to take risks. If you don't take any risks, you're gonna always be in a what if scenario. Whenever you present yourself into a scenario where it's a what if, just try it anyway. Because people don't judge those who try and fail. People judge those who fail to try. So what is that? As far as everything and time going by, August 1st will officially be my last day here. Well, not in where I live, but where I work. And my official day here will be August 6th, and I will be gone. So actually, it gives me a few days before I actually leave to talk to people. August 3rd being the Green Day concert, and August 4th and 5th. I'm not leaving till like 6 o'clock that night anyway, so I'll probably be on that side by like 10 o'clock, which is really creepy, but that's just insane, just the amount of time it takes to get somewhere. But it's better than driving. Anyways, I'm like really terrified, like very, very terrified. Like my heart is pounding so bad because I'm like in a mixture of two different things. Like, yeah, I want to leave really, really badly. Like, I want to go. I want to leave. I'm so excited. A part of me is like jumping for joy, but another part of me is really, really sad. And because I can kind of understand this feeling. Like, I kind of had like an epiphany. I think that's the right word to use. Yesterday, I had a thing like I was talking to my friend, and I just went on a rampage about why I'm moving down there. I said, you have to grow. You have to move. You have to move. If I'm here, I'm going to be staying at my job. I'm going to be staying in this city, and I'm going to be staying in my mother's house. I'm not going to learn how to do anything. I'm not going to want to try anything because I'm never in an awkward position. I'm never in a position. Sometimes you have to, if there's something that you're so used to somebody doing something for you, you have to put yourself and step out of your comfort zone. You have to be in a comfort zone. You have to learn how to embrace things. You have to learn how to do things by yourself. You have to learn how to cook for yourself. You have to learn how to drive. You have to learn how to do this stuff. If I'm here, I'm never going to do that. My mother will always cook for me. I'm never going to learn how to drive because somebody always drives me somewhere. And it's my fault because I don't want to drive. I'm like, I don't want to drive. if these people do it for me, I'm never in an awkward position here. Never. See, I never feel like learning anything because I feel that what's the point of learning something? You know, when people go to school, they take a risk. They take a risk knowing that their grades are on the line. They make a sacrifice knowing that they have to sacrifice so much time and put it into their thing. Knowing that they have to pay this big hefty debt at the end of their term for those who are not fortunate enough to get a full scholarship or to a really good scholarship. You have to take this big risk and hope to God that you survive to the end, and hope to God that you get a job, and hope to God you get paid the amount to pay that debt off and able to live your own life. You know, and some people who go to college, their first thing that they go for wasn't what they wanted, and even though it's a mistake, not knowing, it's just people were too into their high school days, were worried about the high school times, and were worried about the now. They were never worried about the future. I'm a person that always has to look into the future in some sort. I have to look at every possible scenario, and the one that I never looked at is the one that it is always turns out to be. So everything that I've encountered, every person I've encountered, everything that I've attempted, everything is all part of this path that I'm walking. Now, I don't know if this path will lead me to something great or something worse. I don't know if it'll bring me back over here. I don't know if it'll bring me anywhere. But whatever it is, it's going to be something great. And at the end, I'm probably going to say to myself, I won't have it any other way. But, that's how life works. And I hope I didn't bore you with this video, but I'm going to end the video here because I have to get ready to go to work and gotta buy these plane tickets and whatnot. So, double peace out.